Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Christina. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to a dark day in Berlin. It is January as I'm filming this video and it's a really dark day outside. And I have some cheap LED lights and all of the lights in this room on, but I'm afraid you might not be able to see me that well. So apologies if that's the case. But then again, I'm not a beauty influencer as the person in the multi-level marketing company Farmasi is who wants to show us this amazing opportunity. I've reacted to Farmasi before, that was last year. This is kind of an updated version. It's from a different person as well, and maybe we're getting some more insights I didn't get last year. But if you cannot see me, it's because it's a dark day. It's a dark January day, as is typical in Berlin. It's dark as a bear's booty. Did you know, by the way, that the bear is the guardian animal of Berlin? Yes, I like bears, but not their booties. And that's how dark it is here at the moment. But anywho, weird way to start this video. Did I say I'm happy you're here? I'm happy you're here. I wanted to thank you also for your support, for showing up here regularly every week, watching the videos, and if you're new here, then I also appreciate it that you're checking this out. No long intro here. Today we're going to focus on Farmasi. The title of the video is Why Farmasi? What Sets Us Apart. So let's listen to this. What makes Farmasi special compared to other companies, compared to other network marketing companies, and maybe we're smarter afterwards. This is a short video. It's a 10-minute video. I like to switch up the length of the video. Sometimes I have team calls that are over an hour long, and then the entire video of me filming this is an hour and a half. And this is going to be a short one about the makeup and beauty MLM Farmasi.
Hey everybody. So in this video, we're just gonna do like a very simple, straight to the point kind of bullet pointed formula on what is Farmasi, what sets us apart, what makes us different from other companies. And this is gonna be from a customer standpoint and also from a beauty influencer standpoint. If you're wanting more detail on everything that I go over, please get with the beauty influencer that shared this video with you or put you in that group or wherever it is that you saw this. Be sure and get with that beauty influencer to give you a little bit more detail on everything I'm going to go over. If you found me on your own, feel free to comment below or shoot me a private message. I have all of my social medias linked above or down in the description.
Beauty influencer is what the distributors in Farmasi are called. It's just another name for a distributor. That doesn't mean that these people are influencers who work in the beauty space. Just like Prove It distributors are called promoters, this is their title in Farmasi.
So, yeah, let's just get right into it. Again, it's gonna be super basic, quick video, okay? So we have, what is Farmasi? We have been creating formulas for over 73 years. We are a direct sales company. We've been in direct sales for 13 years and been in the United States for 4.5. Just keep in mind that I'm shooting this video in 2023. So if you're watching this in the future, just be sure and add X number of years to those numbers. So we are the #1 direct sales company in Turkey. Turkey is where all of our products are manufactured. We are number 30 globally. So every direct sales company in the entire world, no matter what category, we're number 30 and we're climbing consistently every year. We are in just about every category of direct sales that you can be. We are launching 250 plus new products every single year globally. So there's just this constant growth and constant innovation. Right now, like I said, we are in almost every category: makeup, skincare, nutrition, hair care. There's a men's line, home cleaning products, you name it, we've got it, okay?
Farmasi does have a huge product line, and I personally always find that suspect. I do understand why multi-level marketing companies have this product line, in my opinion, to keep their own distributors happy and to keep them interested in the company, not necessarily for retail customers. But if you don't really have a product category or something that you focus on, in my opinion, you're pretty much doing everything, a little bit for everything. It's kind of half-assed if you don't really have a core product or a core product category that you focus on. like hair care or skin care or clothing, where you can put a lot of your energy and where you can put a lot of your expertise in. Now, expertise in MLMs when it comes to the products is not really a thing. Products can be okay, but it's not really about the products. The products are designed to keep the distributors happy and not the outside customers. And that is why they have these many products. And as you can see in the screen recording, I'm going to show you here about the products. They do have a lot. They have makeup and hair care and skin care. They have perfumes, they have baby care, they have sun care, they have cleaning products, and then also health and wellness products. And I would call that the Amway effect. It's not really so much for the external retail customer, but it is for the distributors themselves. They do not really have to venture outside of the company because they can get most of the stuff within the company. So that way the distributors themselves, they don't get bored and they don't have to venture outside. They can buy the products from the company they're in, and that way the money stays within the company.
Now, we do follow European standards, and what that means basically is Europe bans a lot more toxic chemicals in their products than we do over here in the United States. They typically, there's a list of about 1,300 toxins that are banned in Europe. USA bans like 11. Okay, so huge difference there in the quality and the cleanliness of our products.
That is a claim I hear a lot from people who are not in the European Union or who work from a country that is not a part of the EU. I live in Germany, it's a part of Europe, maybe because I'm used to these kinds of standards, and it is true that the European Union does ban a lot of ingredients that you're not supposed to use in products. And I don't find that bad at all. I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that distributors outside of the EU, they try to use that as a PR tool to make you believe that the products are better because those European guidelines are being followed, because all of those toxins are out of the products. And that is just not true. Just as an example, Farmasi has a cleaning line as well. There could be toxins in cleaning products. Just because I live in Europe doesn't mean that I'm going to eat or drink the dish soap or rub that into my eyes or into my ears or onto my face. Or regular cleaning products that are antiseptic, for example. Those are also very likely products that you're not supposed to ingest. They're not better. They're probably also going to give you a rash or some issues, skin problems if you rub them onto your body. Those are claims that are, in my opinion, PR moves. Yes, the European Union does ban a lot more ingredients than other continents, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Farmasi products are better.
We also are free of parabens. We use no SLS. We are non-GMO. Dermatologically tested. We use no animal products, no endangered plants. We're not tested on animals, and we're manufactured in a lab environment, and there is no artificial fragrance put in our products. So that doesn't mean that our products don't have a scent, okay, but it's a natural scent from the ingredients that are put in. We do not add any harsh perfumes or any added artificial fragrance, okay? Customers also can enjoy a much lower cost with our products. Now, I already know what you're probably thinking. It's probably the same thing that I thought when I saw the price of the products, especially I'm a makeup gal, and so that was the first thing I was like gravitated towards, is I wanted to look at the makeup. And when I saw how inexpensive it was, I was like, okay, there's no way that this can be any good. You know, we're talking sometimes cheaper than drugstore pricing on some of these items. And I'm like, yeah, no. I'm a big makeup snob. I used to spend, $60 on my foundation. It was the best thing ever. And there's no way that a $20 foundation can do the same thing. Well, telling you right now, I was way wrong. I ate a lot of humble pie. Everything I have tried, I have loved. And I'm going to explain to you how we're able to keep cost so low, okay?
Farmasi's products are produced in a lab environment. Well, I hope they are. That is such a weird sentence, isn't it? I hope you're not producing them in the barn, behind a swamp, behind a toxic landfill. I hope that the products are being produced in a lab environment. I would argue that is also EU standard and not a flex. I'm going to show you a screen recording of the products they have available specifically in their cosmetics line, and I would argue that they are not cheap. I find them quite pricey, and they are not drugstore prices, at least not compared to what you can get here in Germany. I would say that they're quite pricey, and they're about twice as pricey as drugstore products or drugstore prices that also have a good quality. At least here you can get a foundation for a lot less, you can get mascara for a lot less, eyebrow pencils, just your regular cosmetics. There are really, really good brands available here that are a lot less pricey than the Farmasi products. And she said before that they're producing about 250 new products every single year. So this is once again their pitch for quality, that Farmasi is so superior, and here are the reasons. But if the company puts out 250 new products every year, in my opinion, to keep the distributors themselves interested, then Farmasi is kind of an equivalent to like a fast fashion company. 250 new products doesn't scream quality, but it screams fast production.
Maybe after I explain this, this will help you understand a little bit better. Like, oh, well, they're not a lower quality product. This is how they're able to save money. So we have no middleman. So that basically means we are developing, we manufacture everything in-house. Not just the formula, not just the product itself, the liquid, the powder, the actual product, but also what that product comes in, the containers, the wands, the brushes, everything. We manufacture them in-house. I've actually been to Turkey, to the factory twice, and on one of my trips I got this, and I always bust this out to share with people in these videos.
You are the middleman though. That's also why the products are not as cheap as the reps like to claim. They could be a lot less pricey, but they finance the multi-level marketing business model and the multiple levels of people who get commission if a product is being sold. You are the middleman, ma'am. You just are. Farmasi's compensation plan is a mess, but I'm going to show you a screen recording of this as well. And do you see the screen recording? Yeah, this explains how the middleman can hit different ranks. Yes, that's how the distributors can hit different ranks. They have about 18 ranks, and those are the middleman spread over 18 ranks. You have to pay commission across ranks. And that is typical for MLMs, that when a product is being sold, not just one person gets commission, but also their upline and their upline's upline and their upline's upline. And in the case of Farmasi, the distributors can also profit 3 levels deep from the commission from their very own recruits and from their team recruits. That is where the money goes. Those are the middlemen. Do you see all of the managers and directors and sultans? They are the middlemen. And then also corporate wants a share of the profit. That's why the products are at the price point they are. They could be a lot cheaper. Farmasi producing the products in-house, in their own warehouses and in their own production lines, that does save them money, that does reduce the cost of the production, but then the products are being upped and the prices are being upped again because of the business model. In this case, that just means that the corporate side very likely is able to make more profit because they're able to produce the products in-house.
This is how self-sufficient we are. No middleman. We got large amounts of these plastic beads that then get melted into these different containers. Of course, some of this is old packaging, so ignore that, but because we had a complete revamp. But anyway, plastic beads that can get melted into our bottles that are made, labels printed, bottles that are shaped like this, that come like this at first, and then there's a machine that can, don't ask me like the technicalities of everything, I don't know it. Just know that it's really neat when I saw it. Tubes like this that have a machine that then become a tube like this and then get filled with the formula that we create. So you're not paying I just have a bunch of fun little things about how they are made and how they come and then get clamped, and then we make the lid, and it's just very exciting, okay?
I get it. Farmasi produces and manufactures their own products and also their packaging, which is of course good from a price point if you yourself can produce all of these under one roof, but the products are still pricey because of the compensation plan. And you might have heard of that before, that the Huns claim they were able to visit the warehouse or the manufacturing site where the companies produce the products. Many times those are incentive trips that you can earn when you hit a certain goal or when you hit a certain rank. It is not that much of a flex as the Huns think they are. It would be nice to watch that, and I find that interesting as well, to take a look behind the scenes. It's not that much of a flex. If you're getting gifted a trip to watch a warehouse, then I would question the job I have, because there are other trips that you could be gifted. Also, these are not free trips, or they're not being fully gifted to you. You will have to pay certain aspects of the trip very likely. And even if all of the cost for the trips is covered by the company, you still have to pay taxes on the value of that trip.
So we're not paying someone else to, make that cap or lid or bottle or mascara wand or whatever it is. Everything is right there in-house. And that is how you can save on cost, because you're not paying that middleman something, which then means you have to mark up the price of the product. Make sense? So no loss in quality.
No, it doesn't make sense, because you are the middleman. And while the company is able to save cost if they're producing everything themselves under one roof, they still have to up the prices to finance the MLM business model. Because if the person who sells you a product gets a commission, their upline gets a commission, their upline gets a commission, and their upline gets a commission, and all of this contributes to some sort of group volume, or team volume, or sultan volume, or generational wealth volume, then the prices have to be upped to finance this business model. You are the middleman. The people that are spread across those 18 ranks, 13 ranks, however much it was, they are the middleman. You are the middleman. The compensation plan showed that very clearly, and this quality claim that the products are at that price point because they're high quality is something we hear a lot from a lot of distributors across all MLMs, and that is simply not true. The products have to be pricey for what they are so that the business model can be financed. The distributors are the middleman. They need to get their cut if they're able to sell a product. What the company is able to save money on the corporate side is the promotional part, because they don't have to hire PR people to make commercials and to advertise the products on social media, because the distributors do that themselves for free until they're able to sell a product or to recruit someone.
It is just simply the fact that we just do it better. We make everything ourselves, and so we're able to save money in that aspect and then pass it on to the customer. So that is just like the briefest benefits of being a customer with Farmasi that I can give. I'm going to move on to just a few little things for being a beauty influencer, and then like I said, you can get way more details from the beauty influencer of your choice. So beauty influencer perks. Biggest thing is that we are paid 10 different ways. I have a commissions video here on YouTube. You can go look it up, and I go over every single way that we're paid and discuss like how that's even possible and how we do it and how it's calculated and all the things. I invite you to go and check that video out.
I did that. You do get paid 2 different ways. It is being advertised as 10 different ways, but you get paid in Farmasi if you're able to sell a product and if you're able to recruit someone.
Here, again, it's on my YouTube channel. I can even link that below as well. Besides the 10 ways we get paid, and it's a lot, okay? There's a lot that goes into it. Please check out that video so you can see. We also get a 50% personal discount. That's huge. And it doesn't matter. There's no quota to meet that. So it's not like, okay, well, you gotta buy like $5,000 worth of product first and then you'll get 50% off. No, it's not that. You couldn't go in and it's like, hey, I need a new mascara. Okay, and you know, this is like $9 with tax, and so you're going to pay $4.50. Is that right? Can I do math? Yeah. I don't know. That may not even be correct. I get a little nervous when the camera turns on. So the point is, here, I'll do easy math. Let's say that this is a $10 mascara. You're going to get it for $5. And it doesn't matter if that's the only thing that you ordered that month. Okay? 50% personal discount.
How is it possible that the distributors can get the product for 50% discount regularly? Because the original prices that the products are being advertised for are too pricey for what they are. The production cost is cheap, and they're being sold at a higher price. And while you might not need to hit any qualifications or any quotas to get the products as a distributor, you join as a distributor, you pay your way into the company, that is not really a flex either. You're just a glorified customer if you get the products at a 50% discount. In addition to that, you also need to pay shipping. At a certain price, I think it was $75, you can save the cost of shipping, but that's also something you might need to add to the price. And if you just buy one product or two products as a customer or also as a distributor, then you do have to pay that on top of the products as well. And let's take a look quickly at the income disclosure statement, because Farmasi's income disclosure statement is also not good. This is the one from the United States, 2022. And I would argue this doesn't look like a great opportunity. Most people are at the 0% level and the 3% level. If you're able to build a team and then the people are able to hit a certain personal volume, you're able to hit a certain personal volume, you get a certain amount of percentage of the products you're able to sell. So it's a very, very strong recruitment aspect here as well. And most people are at the 0 and at the 3% level where they get 3% on top of their personal volume or 0%. Most people within the company make hardly any money. It is $102 or $474. And even at the 6% level with a little bit over $1,000 annual average commission, those people will very likely lose money. So it's also not a great business opportunity. The people that are able, in my opinion, to make somewhat of a livable income are really just the two top ranks, maybe just the top rank, the platinum director. The person presenting this to us is, by the way, the golden director, which is the second highest rank, and they make $45,000 or $103,000 annually. That is before expenses, and that is before taxes. And those are the two highest ranks. Could very well be that the US income disclosure statement is not as good as it is in other countries. Since this is a Turkish MLM, the people that joined first and the ones that are at the tippity top ranks, the ones that are able to build the biggest teams, are very likely the people in Turkey. But this doesn't look enticing. What she's missing in this video is the recruitment aspect. That's also why I wanted to go over this. Like I said, she is a golden director and you need to recruit people to be able to hit those ranks. While I might understand that this could be an interesting company for people who already have a social media following, people who are interested in makeup, then they join Farmasi and they want to sell the product, I can understand that that can be interesting if you see, oh, I can make 50% commission. But that only works, I would argue, if you already have a following, if you're able to make some money, and if you're able to be a good salesperson in general. Then in addition to that, you also have the ethical aspect. It is a multi-level marketing company, and most people do not want that. Even though you yourself might not have an incentive to recruit, even though you yourself might just want to sell the product, it is still a multi-level marketing company, and you're still feeding the system, even if somebody who is just selling the products. But I do understand, or I could understand, that to those types of people, Farmasi could be interesting because the products are not as pricey as a lot of other products are from multi-level marketing companies. Still overpriced for what they are, in my opinion. This looks very much like drugstore products for higher prices, but still, it is a multi-level marketing company and you need to push those products then and you're not able to make most money in MLMs just by selling the product. The money in MLMs lies in recruitment. And the same is true for Farmasi, because if you want to make money here, you also need to recruit. I went through her explaining the compensation plan and also the changes that Farmasi made in 2022. And you're being better compensated if you're able to build a team. You're getting additional bonuses if you yourself hit a certain personal volume. Those are the products that you yourself buy, yes, and the products that you sell via your website. And if you build a team of 3 people who also hit a certain PV, in this example, this is one of the examples from her YouTube video, 125, then you're able to make more commission off of the products you sell and your team purchases via your link, via your website, etc. So it is encouraged for people to build a team. And if we take a look at the second screenshot from her video, we can see that the higher group volume you have, PV is your personal volume, the product that you yourself purchase and the product that you sell on your website. And GV is your team's sales and purchases, including your own personal volume. And we can see that the higher your group volume is, the more bonuses you get. And how do you receive group volume? By having a team, by building a team. And those are, by the way, monthly requirements. So if you want to receive commission of the products you sell, and if you want to build a team, and you also want to participate in those commissions, you also need to hit certain requirements and certain quotas. Even in Farmasi, although this is not the focus of the video, it is highly encouraged via the compensation plan to build a team and to participate in your team's efforts as well. You can also participate in bonuses 3 levels deep. That also shows that the products have to be that pricey, because the compensation plan also rewards those that are able to build a bigger team and are able to participate in those commissions as well. While the income potential in Farmasi is extremely cluttered and extremely difficult to understand, you have to go through whatever Farmasi has available when it comes to the compensation plan on their platform, but then you also need to check out other videos to get more insights, like the one on her channel, for example, like the screenshots that I showed you. And I do believe it is being done on purpose here, so that people don't understand what they actually have to do and how low the income potential in Farmasi is. I do believe that is done on purpose, and that is also not necessarily something that sets Farmasi apart. Most MLMs have compensation plans that are hard to understand on purpose, so that you do not understand that the income opportunity is actually really bad.
You could go in and order $100 worth of products, and you are going to get it for $50, okay? The other thing, besides a 50, sorry, writing something to myself here. Besides a 50% personal discount, you also get 50% commission on website sales. I'm telling you right now, 50% personal discount no matter what, and 50% commission on website sales no matter what is pretty unheard of in the direct sales world. Just putting that out there. There's usually some type of quota that needs to be met before you can reach those type of numbers. And that's just not the case here. So 50% commission on website sales. Basically, that means that if someone goes to your website,
you have qualifications you need to hit. You have personal volume requirements, a certain amount of product you need to purchase or sell every month. Otherwise, you're not eligible for commission.
and orders product, you within 3 days actually even are paid 50% commissions on those sales, okay? So again, they go and order that $10 mascara, you're gonna make $5. They go in and order $100 worth of skincare, you're gonna make $50 within 3 days. That gets put directly into your Farmasi wallet that can then be transferred to your bank or kept in there for personal purchases in the future. That's all up to you. So yeah, that's kind of the literal basics. There's so much I could go into in more detail, but again, if you're wanting to join me, let's have a conversation about that, or go to the beauty influencer again that invited you to this video, to this party, to this group, to whatever led you here, okay? yeah, that's all I have for now. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Why Farmasi, what sets us apart? To be honest with you, not much. The discount on the products when you join, yes, it sounds better than a lot of the discounts that we see from other MLMs, where you typically get between 25 and 30% if you join as a distributor, but that means that you're a glorified customer. That is not necessarily a flex. And since the products are so cheap, their drugstore prices, it also is not a flex if you get 50% commission. They're too pricey for what they are, but the products are less pricey than lots of other products in other multi-level marketing companies. I would argue that those are probably the only two things that are different in Farmasi compared to other MLMs. But other than that, this just screams normal MLM to me. It is a Turkish MLM. That's what might set Farmasi apart, but that doesn't mean that it's beneficial for you if you join as a distributor. It's the most successful MLM in Turkey because it's very likely one of the only or very few MLMs that were founded in Turkey. Yeah, what sets Farmasi apart? In my opinion, nothing. So why join Farmasi? I wouldn't want to join Farmasi. It might surprise you, but it's a no for me, Farmasi. I'm going to keep a lookout for companies like this, Farmasi and also Saint Beauty. Those are the makeup MLMs that predominantly sell makeup, although Farmasi also now has a huge product palette. On the lookout for opportunity calls and also for team calls to take a closer and to take a more in-depth look at these companies as well. Did you find something remarkable about Farmasi and about this pitch? Maybe something I missed? Why Farmasi might actually be different? In my opinion, the income disclosure statement and the compensation plan, for example, they're just as shitty as all of the other MLMs are, so that's really also not a flex or something that sets Farmasi apart. But if you have other opinions, please let me know. Maybe there's something I missed. I don't think that Farmasi is different than other MLMs. It's a predatory system, the products are overpriced, the distributors don't make a lot of money, and in the end, they're the best customers. That is my opinion. If you like these types of videos, then please consider subscribing. If you like this specific one, then please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to let me know something, please feel free to do so in the comment section down below. And if you like these types of videos, then hopefully I will see you in my next one. Until then, cheers!